The Light Behind the Curtain, the story of Sam Heughan. It was a cold morning in Edinburgh. On a cobblestone street, a man in a wool hat and scarf hurried through the fog. No one realized that the modest man was actually Sam Heughan, the world-famous actor known for his role as Jamie Fraser in Outlander. He had just finished filming the latest season and decided to return home, to search for something he had lost. Perhaps himself. For years, Sam had lived under the spotlight, between glamorous parties, endless interviews, and roaring applause. Yet behind the radiant red carpet smile was a weary soul. He once said, "The spotlight shines bright, but it can make you forget the light inside your own heart." That evening, Sam sat in a small cafe in Stockbridge. Outside, the rain gently tapped against the fogged window. He opened an old leather notebook, a place where he wrote down thoughts he never shared with anyone. Suddenly, a soft voice asked, "What are you writing? You look like someone running away from something." He looked up and saw a woman with brown hair and bright eyes, Ella, a freelance photographer. She didn't recognize him as a star, and somehow, that made Sam feel lighter. They talked for hours, about movies, art, and childhood dreams. Ella said she'd photographed many celebrities but was never drawn to fame. "I only care about capturing the honest moments," she said. Sam was silent for a while, gazing into her eyes. It had been so long since someone looked at him as a person, not a persona. Over the next few days, Sam and Ella met often. They walked along the river Forth, shared morning coffee, and spoke about life's simple things. Around her, Sam felt peace, something Hollywood had never given him. But the world rarely lets peace last long. One day, a paparazzi caught a photo of Sam and Ella together. The next morning, headlines exploded. Sam Heughan secretly dating mystery photographer in Scotland. Social media erupted. Fans were divided, some sent blessings, others spread rumors. Ella found herself overwhelmed by gossip, lies, and the crushing pressure of attention. She once told Sam, her voice trembling, "I never knew your world could be this cruel." Sam held her hand. "Neither did I, until it hurt someone I love." Their love now stood between truth and illusion, heart and fame. Sam wanted to protect Ella, but he knew, with who he was, that might be impossible. Then came the night of his film premiere in London. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and the world watched. Sam stepped onto the red carpet in a black tuxedo, smiling as always, yet behind his calm eyes, worry lingered. Ella wasn't there, she stayed in Edinburgh, away from the chaos. When Sam walked on stage to address the audience, he paused. Then, looking into the camera, he spoke slowly. "We all have two worlds, the one people see, and the one only our hearts know. I just hope we don't forget that behind every character, every photo, there's a real person, with real feelings." The hall fell silent. His words spread online like wildfire. The media called it, Sam Heughan's most honest moment. After the event, Sam drove through the night, back to Scotland. He stopped by the lighthouse on the Isle of Skye, the place where he and Ella once watched the sunrise. She was there, looking out at the sea. When he approached, she smiled softly. "You always find your way back at the right time," he answered, his voice husky. "Because this is where I belong." Winds roared, waves crashed against the rocks. They stood side by side, saying nothing more. The sun began to rise, its light spilling across their faces, a real light, not from camera flashes, but from nature, from life, from love. Sam looked toward the horizon and felt a calm he hadn't known in years. He knew he would still act, still walk red carpets, still live in that glittering world. But this time, he wouldn't let it consume his heart. Ella spoke gently. "You'll have to leave again, won't you?" Sam smiled. "Maybe, but I'll always come back, because this is where the real light begins." Their story had no perfect ending. But for Sam, it was a new beginning, a chapter where he learned to live truthfully, love deeply, and cherish the quiet moments amid the storm of fame. Epilogue. Years later, during an interview, when asked about the greatest source of inspiration in his life, Sam Heughan simply smiled and said, "I once thought the spotlight was the brightest light in the world. But it's not. The real light is the one shining in the eyes of someone who believes in you."